Holding gold and silver certainly makes sense, but the buy-sell spread can undermine the benefits. Many of us feel our economy is on shaky ground, and that a move to precious metals is one obvious strategy to prepare for what might lie ahead. When acquiring gold, you want the best deal possible. Who wouldn't? But where do you find it? Most people end up paying premium prices because they choose to buy bullion from a gold dealer. Did you know that if you bought gold from a typical dealer and then immediately tried to sell it back, you wouldn't receive a full refund? Why? Well, honestly, dealing with bullion traders is just like dealing with any other retail business. To turn a profit, they have to buy low and sell high. This is known as the buy-sell spread. Gold dealers can typically sell bullion for amounts well above their acquisition costs. And when you want to sell back bullion, the dealer may only pay spot price or less. While this helps the dealer, it hurts you, the consumer. Thankfully, the United Precious Metals Association can help you avoid these costs. UPMA offers its members paper to silver and gold dollar exchanges free of charge. UPMA exists, in part, to relieve its members of the burden of the buy-sell spread. If you want to convert back and forth between paper and gold dollars, the same daily exchange rate applies. Because UPMA is an association of members and not a group of shareholders, we can offer advantages others can't. With all of life's ups and downs, UPMA takes the worry out of holding and spending gold and silver dollars. With that peace of mind, you can focus on what's most important to you. So call UPMA and go gold today. Most of us have never known a time when there wasn't any inflation. We're completely conditioned to accept that the same asset, whether it be a house, car, or food, will inevitably cost more in the future than it does today. But why is that? Inflation is created by governments that spend more than they take in. Instead of raising taxes to cover the shortfall, which would be very unpopular, they simply print more money. Now, since the buying power of our money is based on how much there is in circulation, increasing the money supply dilutes its buying power, thus causing a steady rise in prices. And because our wages aren't necessarily increasing at the same rate as inflation, and because this rate isn't accounted for with any of our profits on investments, we end up paying a hidden inflation tax. But is this reality inescapable? Isn't there some way to secure our wealth from this hidden tax, this ever-creeping reduction in purchasing power? Fortunately, the answer is yes. While our currency has lost more than 96% of its purchasing power since the creation of the Federal Reserve in 1913, gold and silver have retained most, if not all, of their buying power. What this means in practical terms is that the same amount of silver or gold required to buy a car or house in 1950 would still buy an equivalent car or house today. That's great, but how does that help me? Is there some way that I can use gold and silver to pay for things? Again, the answer is yes. In 2011, the state of Utah passed the Utah Legal Tender Act. This made Utah the first state in the U.S. to return gold and silver back to their proper status as money. In response to this landmark legislation, and to help people take advantage of the benefits of real money, the United Precious Metals Association, or UPMA, was born. UPMA makes it easy to use gold and silver as real money to pay for real things every day. Right now, you can buy food, pay your mortgage, shop online, and even pay your taxes using real money, gold and silver. For more information, visit upma.org. United Precious Metals Association. Protect your wealth. Return to prosperity.